Social Media University.
It all comes down to customer experience and customer service. So if you look at the top entrepreneurs in the world, right, and how much they obsess over the customer, and if you listen to any of Jeff Bezos's interviews and stuff, he's always just, how can we create the best customer experience? How can we create the best customer service? All of that model, that idea, those principles have not been infiltrated into the social networking industry at all. No social media platform gives a fuck about their users. They do not care about them at all. They have no customer service. They have no support. Well, they do, but it's terrible. You fill out tickets and maybe you'll hear from someone eventually. No one knows who works there. No one interacts with anyone from the company. They don't do any events. No one ever, exchanges conversations with people from the companies. It's this very Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. We're going to let you use our service, but then we're going to steal all your data, and you don't really know what we're doing behind the scenes, and you can't even reach out to us if you have a problem. So that idea is going to die very soon. And the companies that don't get that are not going to be around for much longer, in my opinion. So the way that we're doing it is, at the core, we genuinely care about our users. That's first and foremost. And we have everything in play to make them feel like this is actually a community, and you know who we are, and you can reach out to us and we'll be there. And we have community managers, and you can come to our events and you can interact with people on the team and you can ask questions and we'll respond. And there's that level of feeling like they're actually a part of something rather than just a user, right? It's really weird how it is, but, and that's why I don't really like the word user. I like more of like a member of the community better, because it's not, it kind of has a negative connotation to it in a lot of ways. So that at the core is why I believe that will be successful. Not to mention the amount of features, functionality, design, usability, user experience that we're going to have that will be far superior to any of these other platforms, right? So we're going to be able to provide so much more to people for so much less than LinkedIn. They charge so much money for people just to post jobs on their platform, and they're making a ridiculous amount of money, there's nothing wrong with that, but they're not understanding the pain points of the small guys, the entrepreneurs that are just starting out. They don't have any money, or they're just a solopreneur or a small business. No entrepreneur or small business owner or freelancer or whatever is ever going to post a job on LinkedIn or use their sales navigator or anything, because it's way too expensive. It doesn't justify. So they have to use Upwork or Fiverr or AngelList or hit people up on Instagram or TikTok to find someone to do work, because it just doesn't make sense. And it's not built for entrepreneurs. No one's going to go to LinkedIn to start a business. They're going to go there to find a job. Nothing wrong with that. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, come to Entra. It's what we've built for, right? And there's a lot of companies that are understanding how much community is important to this, and how much it's important to their company as a whole. And I believe we're going to be able to be one of the leaders in that over the next 10 years. That will eventually help us become a major player, if not the major player in the business networking.
You're spot on with that answer. And I was laughing while you were saying it, because as someone who makes a lot of content about these social media platforms, you would not believe how many people reach out to me assuming that I work for them, because I've helped them in more ways than their platform has specifically, and they can't get a hold of the platform. So I think that's spot on. And that people will be very refreshed with, if they do have an issue, that they'll actually be heard from, because it is like you need a lottery ticket to hear back from a lot of these platforms, which is truly, truly nuts.